What's up, Devastator Squad? So apparently Konami reprinted my Legendary Collection? Yeah, that's right. Konami has surprised us with a rewave of a very old and valuable Yu-Gi-Oh product, the Legendary Collection Kaiba. In today's video, we're going to be opening up 3 boxes of Legendary Collection Kaiba, so let's go ahead and get into the nostalgia overload. Alright, Devastators, so the Legendary Collection Kaiba has just resurfaced as a rewave here in retail stores. I don't ever recall hearing Konami saying anything about them re-releasing Legendary Collection Kaiba in 2025. It was not on my bingo card. I welcome it entirely. This is super cool. Yeah, these came out a long time ago, maybe 7 or 8 years ago, as actually a really big, you know, the classic game board editions. I'll put a screenshot on the screen so you can see the comparison. But these are nice and super small, just like they did for the Legendary Collection rewave a couple years ago for the 25th anniversary. So super cool. So these come with 3 mega packs, and then you get your little promo pack as well that has your ultra rare variant cards. There's a lot of cool stuff in this product for those who've never opened it before. Obviously one of the big, you know, iconic cards is Blue Eye Shining Dragon, which we're currently running a series on the channel for trying to pull this card in Retro Pack 2. So definitely check out those. I'll link the playlists and the videos and stuff up here for you, and then in the description below you can check those out after the video. But you got that. You've got like Sage with Eyes of Blue secret rare, the stones. There's 3 different arts of Blue Eyes White Dragon you can collect in here. Obviously the started at Kaiba 1 being the most highly sought after and collectible, but they're all with Blue Eyes White Dragons. I'm curious to see if these rewaves have the 2020 Studio dice down at the bottom. Now before we crack into packs, I'm going to let you guys know I'm going to be giving away this QCR Obelisk the Tormentor to one of our lucky subscribers. All you have to do at the end of the giveaway is I'm going to make sure you smash the like button. Number 2, be subscribed to the channel with notifications on. And number 3, let me know in the comment section below what's your favorite card from Legendary Collection Kaiba. Alright, so let's go ahead and crack one of these open here, and we'll get into the other ones. So yeah, there's a lot of cool cards in here. This is like just nostalgia, dude, like big time. Again, this is the stuff I'm loving the most about Konami in the last couple years, is just like the nostalgia overload of them re-waving old products and old stuff for us Yu-Gi boomers like myself, who just really love to open packs that have to do with like the old era of Yu-Gi-Oh. This has new stuff in it. There's like Ash Blossom and Ghost Ogre and like Droll and Lockbird. There's like some good modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards that they put in here. There's also really cool old school stuff from like not just the anime, like Vorse Raider and La Jin and stuff, but also things like Delinquent Duo. These are the cards you get in the promo packs though. So Goddess of Sweet Revenge. Then you get the King of D, King of Devastation. I actually, big shout out to my Patreon subscribers who are on that tier. You guys get signed copies of these in secret rare when you are on that tier. So I'm very thankful for all those guys out there. We got Destruction Dragon, nice fusion. Dragon Revival Rhapsody. And then we've got the Loop of Destruction. So yeah, Ring is in here of defense and of destruction. And then yeah, you could also find just all of Kaiba's like iconic cards are going to be in this stuff. Also the new cards like Twin Burst and Sage, like all that old stuff. And of course Crush card, you know, so many cool cards. So we got Virus, Cannon, Tyrant Burst, Dragon, Dragooni, Legionnaire. Of course, there's gonna be some random stuff that they threw in here. We got a Beals, the Diabolic Dragons. Okay, so they made these basically like platinum secret rares in this. That is one trend I've noticed with Konami reprinting old product lately, is they've been like the retro pack specifically. They're making all the secret rares have hollow bleeds on them. I don't know if this is intentional or not, but I mean, it's a huge difference between the old versions of the cards. And these do have 2020 Studio dice down at the bottom, so you can make sure that these are going to be different than your, you know, than the ones you're going to pull from before in the old version. Destruction Dragon. Lullaby of Obedience. Nice. This was a really, really cool card when this product first came out. This card was really, really highly sought after. A lot of the cards in here that were like super hot and big chases are now reprinted in rarity collections and like other things like that. So like they're not as cool, but still like for collecting, this is fun. We got Silver's Cry. I love that card. Good old Reborn for Blue Eyes. We got Spell Reproduction. Hey, Crush card Virus, baby. These also don't say first edition stamp on them, which is another indication. And then we got Wide Dragon Head for our last card there. So not bad on that first pack there. But yeah, I mean there was re-waves of the original product too, so you will see Legendary Collection Kaiba stuff with unlimited prints before. But good to know that there's, you know, they have the, you know, just like with the retro packs and stuff, they put the 2020 Studio dice on the bottom. So we got Fusion Sage, Ghost Reaper, Dragoonity Ducks, ABC Dragon Buster. Yep, all the ABCs, XYZs are going to be in here. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. That is such a beautiful secret rare card. Hey, Sage with Eyes of Blue coming in secret rare. Dude, that looks so cool, man. Yeah, that looks clean. I think I'm gonna put that in my Blue Eyes deck, huh? Yo, and we got Maiden right behind there. This isn't, you know, the new Maiden of White, but the classic one, Maiden with Eyes of Blue. But at the time, this Blue Eyes was still the best deck in the game, or one of the best decks. So kind of cool to get these nice reprints. Soul Exchange, Tyrant Wing, and the Heavy Mech Support Platform. Okay, we're getting some good cards in this first mini box here. There's a lot of cool stuff in this product, though, dude. I gotta say, this is a real treat. I was not expecting to see this stuff. Yo, Mikazuki no Yaiba. This used to be like a tournament pack card, man. That's crazy. A Dragon Warrior of the Moon, armed with a crescent sword. Very sick. Yo, there we go. Ghost, Ogre, and Snow Rabbit. Very nice card there. Card of Consonance. A hot, really good secret rare there. Nice. The King of D, there it is, man. This one's gonna go to one of my Patreon subs for sure. Thank you so much. We got Ancient Rules to get our Blue Eyes White Dragons. Good old Polymerization as a secret rare there. Castle of Dragon Souls, a Blue Eyes White Dragon, of course. Beautiful. That is so cool with the, like, you know, planet behind there. And then we got good old Vorse Raider. Okay, first box was super sick. Let's get into the next ones. All right, here we go. Box number 2. Yeah, what do you guys think about these? You know, I think for 30 bucks, they're totally worth opening up just for like some nostalgia kick, dude. You get some cool promos. There's a lot of good cards in here, even if they're like reprinted. They might not have the craziest, you know, value, I guess, in comparison to how they used to be, but still, this is super cool. I wish they would have released these, though, like back during like when they actually had the Blue Eyes stuff out brand new. I think it would have been really cool for this stuff to be out back then. Terraforming, look at this nice secret rare card right there. Beautiful, beautiful. We got good old White Hole, a Assault Core looking clean. Hey, the White Stone of Ancients, man. Gotta love it, gotta love it. This is such a cool card. I really like the platinum look, dude. Like, I gotta say, it looks... Oh, Protector with Eyes of Blue. Looks so sick. Did some of these cards look a little darker? I don't know if these are, like, European prints. Like, these cards don't look like normal North American printed cards. We got Full Force Fires. And the Blue Eyes White Dragon starter deck Kaiba art, baby. Definitely gonna be one of the most sought after and collected cards. I'm gonna call it. Just like in the original version of this was, I think, the most expensive card in the entire Legendary Collection Kaiba was the Blue Eyes White Dragon with the starter deck Kaiba art. That looks so sick, dude. Oh my gosh. Yo, gotta love it, man. It's always just like a treat to pull cards like that, you know. It really, really is. It really, really is. We pulled 2 of the 3 Blue Eyes arts already. Can we pull the other Blue Eyes art and the Blue Eyes Shining Dragon as well? Oh, that'd be sick. Okay, we got Tiger Dragon, W-Wing, good old Raigeki, man. I'm always happy to see some Raigekis. Return of the Dragon Lords. Anti-Raigeki for our Raigeki. Fiend Sanctuary. Defusion, the classic combo broken card in the old anime. We got the Fang of Critias, Ring of Destruction, and Judge Man. Yeah, these cards definitely look like European card, like print, you know, print quality. Dude, look at this. Even some of these like ultra rares have like glossy look over the entire card. Look at this Judge Man. Oh, does the Blue Eyes look like that too? Hold up. It does. Dude, these vanilla monsters look like old OCG cards, or like even like the original kind of like LOB Metal Raiders starter deck Kaiba Yugi era. For those of you who have like old school cards, take a look. You'll see a lot of old school Yu-Gi-Oh cards in the first like iterations have this kind of like shine on the hollow effect. This is not a thing we get in modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards or most cards past like the original era. That is really cool. All right, so... I am loving opening these up, man. Yeah, look at these. Dude, these ultra rare vanilla cards look sick, man. They have the whole hollow for like foiling over the entire card. That's super sick. Thunder Dragon, that is a really good ultra rare. Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, nice. Dude, these cards are cracked. We got Trade-In coming in, nice secret rare there. Delinquent Duo, man. Okay, dude, we're pulling all the heat. This is crazy. Holy moly. Yeah, before the legendary, for the rarity collection reprint of this card was crazy valuable. I'm sure it still is. This Delinquent Duo. Yes, we got Priestess with Eyes of Blue as well. Nice, dude. We're pulling all of the Blue Eyes cards. Neutron Blast. There we go, dude. That was my first words. My first words were Neutron Blast. Protector with Eyes of Blue and the Blue Eyes White Dragon. We pulled all 3 artworks, Devastator Squad. No way. That's so sick, man. And we got the good old Shrink. Dude, we pulled all 3 arts of Blue Eyes in the video. That's wild. Okay, this is really cool. I was like, what the heck? I looked over and I saw like a Kaiba picture and I was, wait, Legendary Collection Kaiba mini boxes? What is this, man? I didn't hear anything about Konami releasing this. This is a nice little surprise, man. It'd be sick if they did this for the Legendary Collection Yugi or Joey or even the Yusei Fudo, the 5Ds one. Okay, we got Giant Sea Red Snake, Warrior Elimination, Dragunity Phalanx, Goddess of Sweet Revenge. Yeah, all of the promo ultras come as secret rare upgrades in the actual pack, which is kind of cool. Dragon Master Knight, let's go. Still trying to find this card for my Retro Pack 2 Master set. Man, that video series has been killing me, man, but it's really, really fun. Dragon Master Knight is such a beautiful card. We got Cost Down coming through. Enemy Controller, left down, right, AB. Looks so cool. Rider of the Stormwinds. Heavy mech support and X-Head Cannon. Very nice. We are just seeing a great array of like all of Kaiba's iconic cards from Duel Monsters and Battle City and beyond. But yeah, this is great, guys. We got another Raigeki, V Jet, the Parrot Dragon, a dragon from the cartoons. That's more dangerous than it appears to be. And we've got Dragonic Tactics. I forgot they reprinted Utopia the Lightning in this. I straight up forgot. This was a huge deal because this card was a like jump promo, if I remember, and he was pretty hard to get a hold of. Very, very, very effective card back then for like the Performance Pal Draco Slayer deck. Whoa, we got the Blue Eye Shining Dragon too. Devastators, I pulled everything I wanted to pull. We got the Blue Eye Shining, the Dragon Knight, all three of the Blue Eyes White Dragons, and Delinquent Doom. Oh my god. Okay, dude. Okay. Dude, this is what an opening, man. We got Majesty with Eyes of Blue, and we got Master with Eyes of Blue. We pulled all of the Blue Eyes little dudes. Eradicator Epidemic Virus, very cool. And Deck Devastation. We pulled every single one of the virus cards as well out of these little mini boxes. All right, last pack here. Definitely hope you guys have been enjoying the video. Make sure to like the video if you already haven't. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And definitely let me know in the comment section below what has been your favorite card from the pulls today. We've got Fiendish Chain. That was another really good reprint back then. Good old Cloning. XYZ Dragon Cannon, the Loop of Destruction. I think I pulled all the promos as secret rares as well. Another Terraforming, the Bee Buster Drake, the Flute of Summoning Dragons, man, to summon all those blue eyes as we pulled. Super sick. Another Blue Eyes White Dragon. We love to see it, man. Dude, I'm telling you, this hollow like design over the entire card is top notch. It reminds me of just being like literally back in 2002. It's crazy. And then our last card is good old Ring of Defense. Oh no, we got one more. La Jin, the mystical genie of the lamp. I was hoping this guy would make an appearance. A genie of the lamp that is at the back in a beck and call of its master. All right, Devastators, that's going to do it for our opening of the Legendary Collection Kaiba Rewave. The nostalgia hits so hard in this opening today. Definitely make sure to like the video on the way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, and let me know again in the comment section below what's been your favorite card pulled from the opening. And we have a huge special shout out to all the members of our Patreon, especially our Dictators of Devastation, Y-Wing Guy, Larry Quinn, Savvy, Captain Trips, Puppy Pack, The Jazz, Kodarin, our Moontier Zephyros, our Monkeys of Devastation, Mad Pepsi and Galactic, and our Kings of Devastation, Cerberus, Condor, Miguel, and my mom. And another special shout out to all the channel members of the Kaiba Mans, especially our Tier 2 Ultra Rares, Larry D, Puppy Pack, and Main Phase 1. Mom, thank you so much for being one of my Kings of Devastation. I love you so much. Devastator Squad, you guys are the best. Can't wait to see the future videos and live streams to come. And until then, stay awesome.